My name's Chantal, and this is the story of how this watercolour painting nostalgia catapulted my art career in terms of exposure, building my art community, and finding my art style. Good morning, guys. It is day one of painting my biggest watercolour work. I'm gonna wait till this truck leaves. For reference, this was originally the biggest watercolour I have done. For size comparison, this is actually more than double the size. I don't know what has possessed me into thinking that I have the ability to paint this size. I don't know, but we're gonna go for it because we know there's people staring at me. Because we know that without extending and pushing ourselves further outside our comfort zone, we're never gonna have the skills to create the works that we want to. So that's kind of the reason why I did this painting in the first place, because it is a 640 GSM that I've never used before, and this is my second one, which is double the size. And I think, yeah, you can do that, Chantal. I am very much a big believer in extending the materials beyond what they are conventionally seen as capable of. Before I begin this journey, I need to confess that I actually painted this piece of work for a $10,000 art exhibition, and although I did not win the $10,000, the hard work I put into creating, documenting and editing this piece of work over 10 short form videos on this painting alone allowed me to bring in over $10,000 of work, and more importantly, build an engaged community of people that want to support me and love the art style I want to create. I am a huge believer that you are in control of creating and achieving your own dreams. If you want something bad enough, you can go out and make it happen. Even if it's one small step at a time, the consistency of knowledge you gain in your mistakes will make you invincible. If you can't get into art galleries, open your own. If you can't afford art school, you can learn the fundamentals for free. I emailed over 50 art directors for illustration work before starting to write and illustrate my own children's book. The point I'm trying to make is that people will begin to respect and admire you so much more for taking your own initiative. What do you reckon, guys? Slay or nay? I'm struggling. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to the hair right now. So difficult. So difficult. I started this painting at the beginning of March and gave myself a month to finish it before the exhibition, as I was also at uni part-time and had a couple of different paintings to finish as well. I hold the belief that you should never ever create a piece directly for an art exhibition. The art you create and paint should always align with your art style, your goals and your ambitions, and should represent you as a person, regardless of whether you'll be entering it in an art competition or showcasing it on social media. I think social media and art competitions are so good at changing someone's art style, and it has taken me over a year to find an art style and art that I want to create for every single painting. So if you take away anything from this, be consistent and be patient and fall in love with the journey. I just watched that back and I question why people give me funny looks as they drive by, and I wonder why no one comes in here. Anyway, it is 8 o'clock in the morning. I have never been here so early, but I had to drop my dad off to go back to Germany, where he comes from, where he lives. Anyway, it's really early in the morning and I thought we're gonna get a lot of art done. We're gonna get a lot of art done today, you know? We're gonna be very productive. These young people out there my age, they're looking at me funny. Me too. But do you want to see what I did yesterday? I've actually done so much and I'm so excited. Come look. So you might be asking, why would I create such a work? Why would I create a watercolor painting so big? This is my biggest watercolor painting yet, and I think one of the biggest watercolor paintings I have ever seen, especially for a portrait. As I voiced in my intro, I want to extend the materials beyond what they are conventionally seen as capable of. In the past, watercolor is seen as this free-flowing medium. It is often used to sketch out and map out colors and composition for big oil paintings. It's always kind of seen as this secondary art material to, I guess, oil paintings, which are seen as more superior. Good morning, guys. We're back with day 2, and to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit tired because yesterday I painted for like 6 hours, and this morning I woke up with a little bit of a sore back. My back was like, girl, what are you doing? Anyway, I'm so excited. Like, seeing it in a fresh light makes me so excited to continue because it looks like she's glowing. Come see. I have this itch to create something the world has never seen before. And a part of that is being able to paint hyper-realistic portraits in watercolor. Because if I am capable of controlling watercolor, which is conventionally seen as this free-flowing and uncontrollable medium, then I am capable of achieving anything I put my mind to. As a little girl, I always loved creating, whether that was painting, writing storybooks, or even filling out those little sticker books. I was obsessed with those. And over time, as I grew up, I lost interest little by little, and for quite a long time, I lost complete interest and passion in my art and creativity. In fact, my best subjects in high school were actually psychology and biology. Mainly because I have a little bit of a photographic memory. But at 20 years old, I decided to go back to my creative roots as some sort of self-respect that I was honoring my younger self and her dreams. And now that is all I want to do for other people, to inspire them to take action towards the dreams they had as their younger self. There is this contrast in my work between the hyper-realistic portrait and the whimsical landscapes that surround them. To me, this shows our ability to reconnect and achieve our childhood dreams. You see, the portrait in the painting represents reality, while the magical elements that surround them represents our access to another reality where we connect with our childhood dreams and that sense of wonder that fuels our passion. Good morning, guys, and it is a glorious day today. However, we have a lot to do. I just finished up embellishing a Gleek print. What is this traffic? We are back to business. Today, I had a workshop on Saturday, I had a market on Sunday, and on Monday I had to pack eggs for my family, and I edited a video for a little bit. But today we are back. It is Tuesday. We are back in the gallery, and the deadline is fast approaching, and I need to get this off to the framers, this watercolor painting. So today we are going to do as much as possible. And I also sketched out the background for the piece, so I can actually start painting that today as well, if I get up to it. But that's all I have to say. And without further ado, my mum's gonna you can come in. Good morning, guys. It is another beautiful painting. It is another beautiful painting. It is another gorgeous day. I don't think I vlogged much yesterday just because there were so many people coming in and out of my gallery that it was really hard to film. But today we are painting a lot. we're covering all the white space on this piece of paper. So let's talk about what you've all been waiting to hear. How on earth did I get exposure and grow my art community from this one painting? Every single short form video I created told a story, whether that was through images, whether that was through a audio story time or music or even cinematography. Every one of my videos told the story through the emotional lens of the painting. If I'm going to create an art piece that is going to take me over a month to finish, then I want to be able to share it with the world, especially if I have a strong connection with it. And each one of these videos I had posted had a different story, had me revealing the art, sharing art prints, sharing a day in my life, which brought commissions in. And by the end of the day, I had found an art style that I wanted to stick with and wanted to create every painting like. And this is what allowed people to connect with me and my art journey and my painting and want to come back for the next video and the next video and see where my skills would progress and what paintings I would do next and what projects I would embark on. Because if this is my first big watercolor painting, what is she going to create next? Hey guys. I just took you off the charger for a second, but I'm just going to say that my painting is due at the framers in 3 hours, and I have a lot of stuff to do still. I need to take a photo of it for prints, need to take a photo of it for Instagram, need to finish the details, and I need to film me finishing the details. Anyway, I can't talk. Let's go. I would like to end on the note that this painting alone didn't make me a full-time artist, or the potential to be a full-time artist in the very near future. Instead, it was the hard work, attention to detail, and the initiative to go beyond my comfort zone and share this work with authenticity and originality online is what brought in commissions, clients, and people who wanted to see the next big painting in this series and all the future projects I create, like my children's book and my 2024 calendar, that will inspire them to take action towards their own childhood dreams. The painting alone could have sat in my gallery unnoticed, but through storytelling, I gave it a voice that allowed it to be appreciated by so many others. A painting that allowed me to take one step closer to my dreams but also a painting that kind of inspired a lot of people to take perhaps even the very first step towards their own. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and I will see you soon for the story time of how I opened up my own art gallery at 20 years old with no money, no experience and no degree. Love you!